Hey guys, nice to be here and be back on my live streams. I have been all around the world literally this summer. I have been to Burundi, Africa, Tanzania, the World Massage Festival, and a week at the lake with my family. So that's why I have not been live streaming much. It's just been I thought I might fit it in here and there, but I had many, many days without any internet at all, and just lots and lots of travel and packing and unpacking and things like that. So I'm excited to be back. And since I got back to my house, I've been on just a decluttering craze, and it reminded me of, some of the things that I used to do to declutter in my business and declutter my office, and things that I still do now in my online business, that I find are just helpful. And I feel like anytime that you need to or want to shift the energy in your business, maybe it's slow and you don't want to be slow, or maybe it just, I don't know, you've been feeling like you don't want to do your job, or maybe you've had several clients that were less than pleasant in a short period of time, or something like that. I love decluttering. I feel like it shifts the energy, and there are many reasons for that. I've done whole videos on why decluttering shifts your energy, but the very, very short version is it shifts the way we see things. It shifts our thoughts. Our thoughts shift our feelings and our outlook, and our outlook is going to affect every part of our life. So really, based on our thinking and our perspective, we might suddenly not see those grumpy clients as quite as grumpy anymore, right? Because we're only seeing them through our point of view. And one day, you could have the exact same client and one day think, oh my gosh, what a pleasant person. And the next day think, oh my gosh, all she did was complain, right? Depending on where you are and how things are hitting you. So anyway, I love decluttering, and I have used it for many, many years. Anytime I feel out of sorts, overwhelmed, decluttering is a great go-to. So I have a great story of a day in my business where it was really, really slow. We had like 2 clients at 9 a.m. and nothing for the rest of the day. And I thought, I don't think I want to close and go home. But what could I do that's productive if I'm going to stay here? I don't want to just sit here and stare at the wall or stare at my coworker. So I offered to pay her to help me clean out the closets. And after about 20 or 30 minutes of closet cleaning, just when we got everything pulled out, it made a great big mess, right? The phone rang, and it was 3 couples that wanted us to do out-call massages for them. The whole afternoon ended up being booked. And if I hadn't decided to declutter, we both would have left. We would have gone our separate ways. Even if those clients had reached me, I probably would have had to turn it down. So I'm not saying that the decluttering shifted the energy and made the clients call, but the decluttering shifted my perspective to, okay, I don't have to look at this as a bad situation. I can use this time really productively. And that led to me having that full day being booked. And that's something I say over and over and over again. Showing up is half the battle. And I know that it's tempting to think, well, I don't want to sit at my office if I don't have clients, or I don't want to go, to the spa. But, thinking that we're going to be in the mood and the mindset to get ready and rush to the office for one client, in my experience, it doesn't happen. We'll figure out, we'll try to put that person off to another day. But if you're already there and you're already ready, you'll be like, yes, come right on in. I'm ready for you. And it's just a totally different energy. So showing up is definitely half the battle. But let's move along because I wanted to talk about decluttering today. So the first thing that I can encourage you to declutter is your old client files. I know that was one of the things we were decluttering that afternoon that I got all those appointments booked. I had the previous owners of the business actually had files saved of clients who had passed on and died. And I was like, I don't need these. So we were shredding, we were tearing things up, we were decluttering those files. But even if you keep your files digitally, maybe there's a way you can archive inactive clients. I really just think that that shifts the energy to, okay, you've got your list of active clients. You can declutter your email list. You can declutter, client contact information. If you know those people have moved away, they're no longer clients. They don't need to receive your emails or be in your database. To me, it just feels like clogged energy. And when you let that go, what you're doing is clearing space, saying, you know what, I have room for new clients and new energy to come into my business. So the next thing is just on a very practical level, we can declutter drawers, cabinets, those places where you put little things you may need someday, other people's business cards, just the little cluttery drawers. It just feels good when you go into work and you open a drawer or a cabinet and everything looks nice and neat. And even if you're generally a neat and tidy person, we all have those things where I'm not sure if I'm going to need this later. I'm not sure what exactly I want to do with this. So I'm just going to stick it here. I'm just going to stick this here and this here. And a few times a year, it's necessary to take another look at those things and think, have I used this yet? Am I going to use it? Probably not, since I haven't used it yet, and just go ahead and let those things go. Hi, welcome. I'm glad that you're enjoying. So, another thing that we can declutter, again, products, supplies, linens that are starting to go off and not smell great anymore. Let those things go. As long as you have enough for a day of clients and a little bit of backup, you'll be okay. And I find so much that when I let something like that go, I quickly find a great deal on something new that I like even better, or somebody will give me a gift. It just shifts the energy. Well, thank you so much, Travis. And then another thing you can declutter, if you have retail and you have products that just have not been moving, put those in a grab basket, give clients who spend more than $150 a product, or do a fun game for $5, they get a gift bag full of something. We did that at the World Massage Festival and it was really fun. People loved it. So, let those retail products that didn't work out so well go and focus on the ones that are selling, or try something new. The other thing that I love to encourage people to look at decluttering, and this is actually the last one on my list, is decorative items. If you're like me, you might like to decorate, you might like to buy those fresh new things, but when something new comes in, it's important for something old to go out. It can quickly become cluttered, especially in a small office. I have quite a bit of clutter in my office right now. It's on my list for this week. So just something to keep an eye on. Clients will give us gifts, or we might just, get into a little collection of something and then realize that it's not looking as good as it once did, or as we thought it would. So just something to check on is if you're over decorated. And other things that I've noticed can sometimes just add up and pile up is like, if you have a tea station and coffee station for clients, you know, sometimes it's easy to get too much stuff going on there, and you might want to pare it down to fewer choices. So just some ideas for decluttering in your office, since I am on a decluttering kick and it's one of my favorite topics. I do want to invite you to join me tomorrow night. Yes, Travis, once I get done and the video ends, it will replay. It'll be available to replay. So tomorrow night I'm interviewing Christine Knox, and she is from Australia, and she's offering a very special webinar on gentle scar massage. So I'm just doing a bit of a pre-interview so you guys can get to know her a little bit and learn about her background and what her topic is all about. It sounds fascinating to me. It's not a technique I've ever done, so I'm really interested to learn more about it. So that will be here tomorrow night at 5 p.m. US Eastern Time. And I also want to encourage you to head over to my shop. Right now, I'm having an August flash sale throughout August. Every 3 days, I'm switching out the courses and resources and products that are on sale in my shop. So go check it out. There's spa programs. Right now, I've got my aromatherapy marketing content, lots of good stuff there for you. If you're watching this later, and it's no longer August, head to my shop anyway, see what's going on. Maybe you'll find something that you need to help you build your business. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Bye.